We all want growth, prosperity and good relationships. However, at times despite our best efforts, we still have a lot of misery and troubles that overshadow our life. Vastu Shastra, the Indian traditional system of architecture, says maybe it is to do with the structure of our buildings, our homes and our surroundings. Hello everyone and welcome to the Now in Times Talk for Heart. Our guest today is Rajesh Pednekar, a Vastu consultant who practices in India as well as overseas. He has studied the subject based on ancient text and based his research on modern science. With over 23 years of experience, he has helped people, offices, organizations and relationships to find balance. It is such a pleasure to be speaking with Rajesh. Hello Rajesh and welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rajesh, I said you are a Vastu consultant, but there is so much more to you than just being a Vastu consultant. Why don't you tell our viewers, because you will be in a better position to tell them more.
Yes. Hello viewers. Nice interacting or talking to you. In college or school it started, I was in sports. So almost all sports I played, and I used to be in the school team and college team. Even if it is badminton 4 people, I used to be in 4. And but cricket caught up a lot. And of course simultaneously I was doing theatre. We had a group which always used to do experimental theatre, like Konkani, Marathi, Hindi sometimes, or English. So from those things I think learn a lot, you know. I think later in 94 something, I came to know this subject of Vastu. Okay. And I wanted to know why. You know, what is this science? Is this a science or it is a myth or something? So I went to the ancient text to search of some scripts where it is written. So I used to go in our archives in Goa, and there the chapters in Agni Puran, there are 2-3 chapters. Then Garud Puran or Vayu Puran. Vayu Puran is temples to be built on the hills like Tirupati, Balaji and all is from there. The science is from there. But there it was more of a philosophy, you know. It's nice, you know, research on that. But I wanted to know why. I'm a commerce graduate. But then I started going and meeting professors of physics in Dempe College.
So basically it sort of changed from a commerce graduate. Now your mind has become very scientific. You want to find out and inquisitive.
Yeah.
And Rajesh, as I said in my introduction, we are all of us, we are looking for peace and happiness and well-being. And Vastu is, today more and more people are following Vastu and the processes, using objects that bring in a lot of positivity. You said in your introduction itself that it is, I wanted to know if it is a science or a myth. Many of us have this question in mind, is it a science or is it just absolute nonsense?
Correct.
So how would you define it?
In fact, there are people who start thinking that, you know, maybe other religions and all, they start feeling, oh, Vastu Shastra, it looks like something of Hindus, okay, or they have heard that it is ancient, but it is Hindus, you know. But basically one should know what is Vastu Shastra. Vastu Shastra is based on 5 elements: earth, water, air, fire, space. Magnetics of the earth, sun,
moon, stars.
Ultraviolet, infrared, moon, stars, and everything. We are bound or with everything. The human body is connected with all these things, We have a fire in our body, we have air in our body, and everything. We are also an element, part of that element, So this is pure science. When somebody says that, no, that Vastu is not ours, we are not Hindus, so then I explain to them that what it depends on. It's a holistic architecture. What is Vastu Shastra is an architecture. In English it is architecture. It's a science of structures, edifice science. Okay. Our earlier houses, ancient houses, were planned. They used to see the morning sun from where it is coming. So our doors used to be always facing the sun. All those things. Then a fire used to be in such place that there is not lot of air coming inside, because whatever was getting cooked, the fumes which are coming out should go out directly. Naturally it should go out, or it should go out through the earlier those tiles used to be there, used to go out and all. So that is the science behind it. How the air movement will be there in the kitchen. So the people who are cooking, or lady or anybody cooking, they don't start inhaling those fumes and vapors which are, because they are bad for health. They can create a great health issues. I have come across about my science. This is a mystic science. Okay, this is, I think, need to experience.
And it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, how rich or poor you are. Vastu is the same for everyone.
Absolutely. It is nothing to do with any religion, nothing to do with anybody who is at the economic strata, who is little down here or top there. It will be the same.
So it applies to everyone. Because, as you said, we are also made of 5 elements, and we have the 5 elements all around us. So it's basically getting them in sync.
Yeah. Another interesting thing, a lot of people ask me, they start talking about prosperity, financial prosperity. They said, if we do Vastu, can we become like Ambani? Okay, that's
but I think I am sure the viewers agree with me. That's the first thing you want to ask is, will I be financially more stable? Will I start attracting more money to and can I become rich?
Yes.
I think it's very natural.
Very natural. Very natural. The people ask me
question.
about. I first tell them that what is more important is in life is attitude, positive attitude. If you don't have a positive attitude, please don't do Vastu. Please don't go to the temples, mosque, church, or wherever, because nothing is going to help you. If you start having a negative mind to it, those energies are not going to take you at prosperity or where you are supposed to be. It won't take you. In fact, with that one mind, negative mind, you can spoil the whole family.
Absolutely.
Either the family will accept or it will break. It will divide. So I said, main thing, when you are talking about science and blending yourself with nature, blending yourself with nature is itself the cleansing of your blood, your mind automatically, and that is how you start going to a right direction and right thoughts starts coming.
You just said that you may be following everything of Vastu. I do know a family where every nook and corner has something to do with Vastu, some little statues, a little puri with some stuff, there is salt, camphor kept in places, and it is all really nice. However, the atmosphere, the energy in that house is anything but positive. So how does this happen? I am following, for example, doing everything like these people are doing everything in their house. However, it is not bringing in that positive energy. Whereas in some homes, they may not have all this, but the moment you enter, I'm sure you must have experienced it as well, that when you enter their homes, there is something that makes you feel good. Not just about the place around you, it makes you feel good about yourself.
Absolutely.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong,
absolutely,
you will feel good about something if you yourself feel good with it. Right?
Absolutely.
So back to my question, why does this happen?
Now what happens in this case, mind, creating a mind to connect with nature. So that's first of all important.
Now, you also said that it is not based on any religion. Because I'm sure there are people out there who think Vastu is only to do with Hinduism and has got nothing to do with us. Because I'll tell you what I used to think earlier, that Vastu basically means you have to do a lot of puja, havan and things like that. And everyone has their religious beliefs. They do not maybe want to, do any of these things. So does Vastu involve all this?
Vastu basic is, there are several things in our house and day-to-day thing we do which is actually based on Vastu.
Like, can you give an example?
Several Catholic houses also, I've seen, Indian, they used to have a door facing to the east. Why? Churches are faced, they're all facing to the, mostly they are facing to the east or west. Like the temples, east-west. Okay, so morning sun, ultraviolets, which are short wavelength, enter into your water molecules or in the skin. They disintegrate the skin, and purification of blood happen, and purification of the area which happens. It is there in several religion, like that. There's several things like plants. Now tulsi plants are, now Hindu put a tulsi thing, they built something and put a tulsi plant and all. I said, if at all, only that is not necessary. If you want, that's a belief, creating a tulsi there and all. But tulsi plant can be planted anywhere, because tulsi, basic plant, is plant. Why it is considered as holy in Hinduism? That is a plant which keeps on giving oxygen. It is not night time like other plants or daytime, nothing. It only gives out oxygen and absorbs carbon dioxide. So that's why it is considered holy. So everything, in fact, Indian culture is based on science.
As I was saying earlier, today more and more people are becoming aware of Vastu. And you find, like you've just said, Rajesh also practices abroad. He's a consultant, and all over the world he has traveled. So that just shows the popularity of Vastu, that it is becoming today more widespread and well known. People are following things. There are homes, I mean, of course, Indian friends of mine who are in the United States, who are in Canada and Australia, they are Catholics, but they do have a few things.
Knowledge of it.
They have knowledge of Vastu a little bit, of course, and they have a few things that they say, that helps and brings in a lot of positivity. They believe that. And it's all got to do with our belief. It's all got to do, as Rajesh has said, it's all got to do with our state of mind. The way we think, our attitude has a major role in this.
And I always firstly say that, please understand our Indian ways or culture. Don't forget that. We have got so much in our culture. We have, I think we are the in throughout the world, I think we Indians have the best mind balance. Beautiful ways of seeing things. We keep on in odd ways. We try to fight it out only because also we have a family system. We greet each other. We mother is close to the kids. Kids are more also close to the mother or father. That's why we don't require Father's Day, Mother's Day or something like that.
But it is always good, I'm sure you agree, it's always good to be appreciated on a particular day.
Yeah, it's a particular, but we do that 365 days.
We do.
We do 365 days. It's just it's like a birthday.
It is.
It's like a birthday.
It is.
It's like a Father's Day. Yes, that's an extra mile you go to celebrate and hug and happiness. I like that. I like that. Westerners will come to know, and they are coming to know, that there's something, a beautiful science is existing, which is not only related to monetary prosperity, it is related to health prosperity. Because like always say that you should be facing east-west. Another thing is very important, that you should not keep your feet towards the south.
Right.
Sound vibration.
Correct.
I tell people that, okay, at twilight, infrared, long wavelength, their heat rays, and germs always multiply
During that
30 to
time.
40 degrees. That is the time, you know. So that was earlier our houses, people used to clean the house,
and close the doors.
close the doors and all. It was basically for the negative energies like germs getting created or something. And the evening, and especially Hindus, they used to light diya, and or they used to show dhoop. Now people do dhoop because of mosquitoes. That is okay.
Right.
But they used to put this in. So those havans, anybody performing havans and the dhoop, there is nothing chemical which is going. It is all herbal which is going, and that herbal smoke which is created, that helps to cleansing of the place. I know several Catholics, they are putting small havans. They put this havans and all because they now know that it is nothing to do with that religion per se. It is to create those herbal smoke which is created, and the dhoop and all. And also I tell them to ring the bell. The bell you have, little louder. Go around the house. With those sound waves, certain germs die. So that is also part of the cleansing of area. You know, in the temples, we have a bell. When you enter, you create a dong. For a while you should wait there in order to create the sound waves in your body. You know, that is the time when you get a sound waves in your body. Firstly with the dong, your mind gets little stabilized, and that is how you go inside to any prayer, because that time you are ready to connect with the gods. You are ready to connect, or else your mind is everywhere, you know. So these are the small things which anybody can follow, and it's nothing to do with religion or that you are trying to create a confusion in people's mind or your neighbor's mind or your family's mind. What are you doing this and all, or something like that. But people should understand that this is the Indian culture. Indian culture cannot be said that no, this is Hindu culture. Indian culture is based on science. Anybody can enjoy it. Anybody can practice this. So that's it.
So besides the financial aspect, in the sense the financial area, the monetary area, and wellness, good health, which other areas will Vastu work?
Basically is health. From the health itself, happiness, monetary, because you start thinking right, thinking in right direction, you getting the right thoughts, of I must do something, or I must, it's like a thinking right, scientific right, which creates,
Right.
holistic right, So automatically in fact, you create your own opportunities. It is not that opportunities are coming to it. Sometimes then you start feeling sometimes, I have not given a call to that guy for several days, you start calling, how are you? You give me a call. There is a work something. Magical, but no magic.
No coincidence, basically.
Yeah, no coincidence.
Because it happens very often.
Yeah.
When we are thinking of people, it happens with me very often. I'm thinking of someone, and either on the same day or the next day or the next few days, you get the person calling you up and saying, hey, how are you? What's happening?
Yeah.
Or you meet that person and it's
Yeah.
like very eerie. It is. It's like, oh my goodness me. That I just thought about you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you called me.
Yeah,
So it is the wavelengths and,
yeah, because or else what you are doing with a negative health, negative mind, your energies gets cut up to you. It doesn't radiate. See, we have an aura, We need to, it is like an energy. The human energy is the most powerful energy. I always say that, You can come to know by somebody sitting next to you whether he is positive or negative. Or you can see, or somebody can see it, or somebody can feel it,
Rajesh, it's like the house that I spoke about, that there are some homes that you go, it's very beautifully designed, it has all the amenities that you could think of,
Yes.
but there is something.
Yeah, something, So I try to do that. I don't like to do house or home a showroom. People make it a showroom of furnitures. Oh, that corner is empty, I need to put something there. Oh, I need to put something here. I need to create make houses for yourself, not for the others to appreciate or to stay. Now that is the problem. I try to guide later clients, because when they come, when they sit, when we start planning, first immediately they will ask me how my house will look from outside. I come to know that these people live for others. Don't live for others. Live for yourself first,
Rajesh, let's live for yourself. That is what Rajesh has just said. It's time for a short break. Don't go anywhere. Rajesh has lots more to tell us, and he's going to give us really good tips.
Yes.
So, see you in a bit. Welcome back. We are in conversation with Rajesh Pednekar, a Vastu consultant. Rajesh has been giving us a lot of information, and the last thing he said is make your homes and build your homes for you, not for the world and not for the outside. Rajesh, today with shopping become so easy.
Yeah.
Everyone is shopping, everyone has debit cards or Paytm, whatever, Google Pay, and shopping has become so easy. The moment you go out, the merchandising, the advertisements are so attractive. We get attracted to things, and we go to a supermarket, we go to a mall, and we end up buying things. It happens with me quite often, by the way, which
Several
we
people.
don't need.
Yeah.
And then we bring it into our homes and we clutter our homes.
Yeah.
We clutter our homes with so much.
Yeah, I'll take from there.
Right.
Firstly, any house I go, especially the house, I always see a lot of clutter. My first line when I write down for them is, please clear clutter from your house. Clutter attracts negativity. Newspaper. Newspaper are piled up. I said, why you're not giving newspaper? You're waiting for the charana to increase. Charana. This is a common thing, you know.
But Rajesh,
I don't blame them.
just to correct him, I haven't seen charana for a long time.
I know. I'm just
a
giving
very long time.
Yeah, I'm just giving this
Yes,
thought.
I know.
thought,
I know what you're saying. I do understand.
Oh, Charana, is it waiting? I said, this paper, especially newspaper, attracts dust because the paper quality is something like that. So it attracts dust and the negativity. I said, remove. That is my first line.
Declutter.
Declutter your house, it will declutter your minds.
So true.
Yeah. It will start, the energy will start. That's the first thing. See, the negative is here. There are only positives here. Little less positive in any house, take an example. So what I try to do is cut down negatives wherever, like simple like paper, something, there are more and more things and all. I try to get this here. So positive is here. Then I concentrate on how I'll keep on adding my positivity. So that's the thing. In fact, anybody can do this simple thing. Declutter your house. Your positive energy will start from there.
Right.
Now, decluttering is also part of Vastu. You know, you keep your house clean, your house uncluttered, neat. Open your windows. Now people, some of the houses don't open windows. Why? No, there will be dust on our furniture which is brought from Italy and all those things. And I said, but you are suffering. You are not able to breathe. Your head is getting heavy because oxygen is not reaching, enough oxygen not going to the brain. So you feel tired and all those things, you know. So then unhappiness and unhealthiness and all. I said, early morning, open the doors, windows, let the air flow, let the sunlight come in, you know. That is the purification what is you are doing.
Required.
These are very, very simple things. This is Vastu. That's why I said that we do several things which is Vastu, but people don't know that this is part of Vastu.
Part of Vastu.
Yeah. So that's why I said our Indian ways or Indian culture, this is how we used to do, no? In all these things, you know, proper morning outside the main door, they used to clean, water it, and sweep
over there.
Everything. It is to create those positives coming into the house.
Now, this is a very important question because I keep asking people this. Most of us live in apartments. We don't have the privilege and and the good fortune to live in big houses.
Yeah.
They keep their footwear. Now you're living in an apartment. There are 4 apartments maybe on the floor, and everyone keeps their footwear outside the door.
Yeah.
There is clutter. I mean, you're entering your house, and there are other apartments with. It's like there's a little molehill of footwear, right? And some of them even keep it on the stairway because the place in front is gone. Now, I do understand that taking footwear, according to Hinduism, taking footwear into the home is wrong. So, how can you work around this if you are living in an apartment and you have shoes, because you're entering your own home and you see clutter? Your mind gets cluttered, you get upset, you want to kick those shoes and footwear out. But the others say, no, we cannot take it into our home because it's bad luck, it brings bad luck. What can we do, Rajesh?
Now, what is happening when in today's lifestyle, everyone has at least minimum 5 pairs of
I was just going to say that
Yeah.
number 5.
Minimum. If it is the young people, especially the girls, has more. It's nice. I feel nice that somebody has enjoying and having this prosperity, or whatever they have, they are enjoying it. I always say that if you have something, please learn to enjoy your wealth. I always say that. So here I split in 2 things. That your regular footwear, we can keep it out, as you say, and whenever you want to go for a party or anything which is functions on that footwear, if possible, you can keep it inside, and that space we can create. Now people start, as you're saying, piling up the shoes around and all. Very simple. There is a little space there where you can nicely put those shoes inside, or create. Now you have verticals also, you get at a market, you get, or by wood also you can make it a furniture, where you can put those things properly and they look nice. They look nice also, and there's nothing in front of you. But who will keep that in those furniture?
No, but Rajesh, my question to you is, I'm sure it's on the mind of the viewers as well, that if you can keep those shoes that you are wearing to go out inside, why can't you keep these shoes and slippers inside as well?
No, what is happening in India, we have a lot of dust in our places. We have a lot of mud. We have kettles moving around. We have dogs moving around, and everything, So a lot of these things starts coming into the house, into the house. So that's not good. It's a bad odor, a bad thing. Of course, morning again you clean that thing and all is fine, but then you are trying to create a dust in your own house, and dust which is coming through by way of your footwear. So that is why it is kept out. There's nothing religious about it, that you should not be taking the shoes. It's very scientific. You're trying to keep your house very clean. That is for that reason it is. And of course, again, keeping that hip outside the house, that's also not good. It's a clutter, or it's a negative energy which is getting. Try to keep it nicely inside, which looks nice, and they remain there inside. So that's how. It's nothing to do with any religion or something.
Because the person I spoke to said Panvati aayegi andar, which, so I was just wondering,
no,
what is
Panvati is told in a purposely in India, it has always been told, especially my elders, parents, when we used to eat food, they should do, don't talk, the ghost will eat your food. Don't look here and there, ghost eats food. There's several things we were told, purposely, in order for us to follow the certain things.
To the right thing.
Yeah, to the life. So when it is like, when somebody is saying that, oh, Panvati aa jayegi, it is told that, no, if you get afraid, or no, then you start following it up. That is our Indian ways. The several Indian ways we keep on, our parents and everybody's parents told us, in a little frightening way, when we were kids.
To basically to make us do the right thing.
Right thing.
Right. And you also spoke earlier about when you are sleeping. Today, with all the social media platforms,
Yeah.
the movie sharing platforms, nearly everyone is on their phones.
Yeah.
Sleep is very elusive to
Yeah.
many.
Yeah.
I think we all are sleeping later and much
Yes,
later
yes.
and much later. To to improve your sleeping patterns, what does Vastu say? How can we, start sleeping well, start sleeping deeply?
Yeah, it's a nice, very nice thought and nice question. It will really help people. This firstly is, of course, the gadgets has created a problem.
A lot.
A lot. I know. I've just read Ronaldo, football player. He switches 1 hour before going to sleep. He switches all his gadgets, or he doesn't watch his TV or any mobile on. Why? When I'm researching on this, on the science part, when I think this way, it is like shutting off your subconscious mind, which is when you are seeing any TV or mobiles and all, your mind okay, but your subconscious mind doesn't allow you to forget those. It keeps on getting stored. Okay, so 1 hour he doesn't do it. So here I feel the going to sleep should be a ritual. I always feel ritual. If possible, wherever there is enough water, before going to sleep, if somebody can have a bath, it feels fresh. Your mind also becomes fresh with that little, body is fresh. And do not, when you're sleeping, do not be with your mobiles and all, gadgets and all, sleeping, and then you start feeling your eyes get heavy. Your eyes get heavy and you're feeling sleepy. That doesn't mean that you are going to get a good sleep. That's a disturbed sleep. See that it is away. If you want to have it, keep it close by, because alarm, when you want to get up from the mobile, keep it on the flight mode. Now there is one mobile which is required for the urgency, or anybody, that can be kept far. Anybody's husband, wife or somebody, it can be kept far. Don't keep on charging here. Who will get up and go there? So that's why people keep them. Yeah.
But it is true, isn't it?
This
we
happens.
all do that.
Yes, but this is the most negative things. When we talk about the radiations, now people say, oh, mobile tower has got a lot of radiation, we won't allow in our area or in the...
But we keep our phones next to us when we are
keeping
sleeping.
phones. People are keeping phone next to, the table. Okay, that is allowed. That is also disturbing our health. So see that that is away from you. Another thing is, people practice that at night you eat less. You eat like a pauper, they say.
Yes.
So this is also science, because if you are eating heavy, you get disturbed sleep because you are uneasy. I'm coming to the smaller part of it also, people. So do that, try to have that, and see that your place, wherever you're sleeping, dust it properly. When you, this bedspread or bedsheet is okay, just 2 days back I put, no? So why? If possible, just dust it. Your pillows, keep it properly. Maybe 2-3 days you can change it because somebody using oil or somebody, you have those. Okay. Keep it clean. And main thing is, when you're going to sleep, go to sleep happily. Now happily is what? Not that you just fought with your wife or husband or your kids, you shouted or something like that. Bring this mind and subconscious mind in a stability. So before going to sleep, if you can
meditate.
I won't call that as a meditation. I will just call that relax in your mind and body before sleeping down. Okay, mind and body, trying to lower our pressure from the body and mind, so automatically. And I tell people, go with this attitude, I want to sleep. Train your mind that I want to sleep. Whatever said and done, I want to sleep. So that is how
We are
I
coming
sleep.
back to attitude.
Attitude.
We started with the attitude, we've come back to attitude.
Yeah. And we are humans. We have sometimes small problem in the house. With kids, with wives, husband, as far as possible, try to finish it before going to sleep.
I think that will add to the good quality sleep.
Good quality sleep.
Of course.
A great quality sleep.
Absolutely.
You know, is nothing like that you hold your spouses and going to sleep. Is the best thing to happen. So whatever it is, it's
resolve all the problems.
Resolve all the problems. Every day you can resolve your problems. Your life will be more happier. Your kids will be happier, because seeing you happy, the kids are watching you.
True.
They are a powerful
They're powerful receptors. They receive everything.
Yeah,
yes.
receptor. They know there's something wrong between you all, something. So immediately they catch it.
Right.
So this is how also you can make your life happy. So here also you are trying to create a good energy. As I said, human man energy is the most powerful energy. You can spoil my planning of Vastu because you are trying to be negative in mind.
Right.
So that thought is all. That's why I said, stay positive. Stay positive, the things will be in the right place, and you will radiate a positivity around you.
Right. And also while sleeping, is it a good idea to use the essential oils, to make your bedroom or the place where you're sleeping?
Not necessary. If your bedrooms, you're odor free, or you have ventilated your house properly, or your curtains are properly washed on time, your bed sheets are properly done, there is no dampness on the walls and all, you don't require all those things. They are just created for inducing to sleep. Inducing. How we take somebody taking 25 mg sleeping pills or inducing something. But as far as possible, if it can naturally, and very very small things are very small things, creating around in your house and in your bedroom especially. So try to create something, everything freshness, and colors what you use. Vastu, there are colors.
Can you tell us a few colors that are very good that we should be using?
Nature is colorful.
True.
If nature was black and white, the people would have thought cut to cut, then it would have been problem. That's why nature is colorful. But there are people here, they like black and white scheme. No, because photographic it looks nice. Because somebody takes a photograph, oh wow, this is your bedroom. Again, living for somebody else, Try to have pastel colors in your room, in your house, because the nature is pastel. It's not loud. That's why try to have colors. Don't try to get
soothing colors.
Don't take red, orange. People like orange and all. When the photograph it looks nice, So don't try to take orange, red. Lot of grays avoid. Gray is a depressing color, for mind. Try to have nice blues, nice greens, or whites is always the best, creams. So these are the pastel colors you can get in your house or any workplace also, so that your mind immediately blends. When you're seeing that, you immediately feel nice, you immediately feel soothing, so that quotient of happiness starts within.
Starts again.
Again.
Yes.
So that's why you must have seen some houses which are one wall red, one wall orange, or some large, because they want to have striking thing and all. It creates a lot of problems.
Right.
It creates a problem. It agitates you. By seeing that, it agitates you because it's a strong color, you know.
Right.
So try to have a pastel, you know. These are the colors which create a good harmony in the house.
You, at the beginning you had said that you should have your feet facing the north.
Yeah.
I had stopped you earlier, so can you give us a little bit of that? We have just a few more minutes, so can you tell us about that, Rajesh?
Magnetics of the earth is toward the south, and for us this is north pole and feet below is the south pole. When we keep our feet towards the south, like poles will always repel. We have iron in our body in form of hemoglobin. It starts getting disturbed when we start putting the south. It will start getting disturbed and the health issues will start happening. Your blood will start getting impure. So that is where you will start getting bad dreams or disturbed sleep. So that will happen. So it should not be.
So your head should face the south.
You should face the south because for us this is the north
Right.
pole, south pole.
Right.
Unlike poles will attract. That is
Yes.
the basic magnetics what we learn from the school and college and all. So that's why Hindus, when you die, somebody expires, later they are kept their feet towards the south
Okay.
afterwards.
All right. Now, one last question, and this is specially for all the parents, because I'm sure you must be thinking, and it's for students, but parents especially, because they want to know how can Vastu help their children, as students, especially those who are studying. What should be done and what should not be done?
Okay. It's now a challenge for almost all parents bringing up the kids with this internet and social media on
Right.
everything and all, you know, and it's a fast picking, you know, kids immediately friends are not okay, all these things happen. So it's a challenge. So the parents has to be very alert when what they are doing and
What they're watching.
and whom they are going. It's
Out
also
with.
important. But when it comes to study in the house, when you have if you have a desk, writing desk or study desk, see that they are facing the east or north. Don't make them face west or south. If the west, they won't be able to concentrate. As it is that today's kids are
They've got a lot on their mind.
Got a lot on their mind, no. And so here it will, the nature will won't allow them to concentrate. So best is to have them east or north is the best for them. Okay. And of course the other things with good parenting we call, and understanding, and also between the husband and wife, again, be happy yourself. If you are disturbed, they are mentally disturbed. They silently
Are watching and absorbing.
and they start having their own priority. They will start going away from you. They will do something which you don't want. They become rebellious. So again, it is the matter of having a good Vastu and good happiness between the parents. So the kids also start following what is happiness. They absorb what is happiness. You need to put it with a good parenting. I think the thing can work well.
So the many factors that actually
Yes,
go into
yes,
it. But the point that you made, the most important point is that they should be facing either north
Or east.
the east, because that is where the concentration is more.
Yeah.
And as Rajesh said, it is all your attitude. If your attitude is not right and there is a lot of bickering and fighting between parents, your spouses, children are watching, they will not be able to concentrate on their studies. So studies go out of the window. Doesn't matter which window it is, north, south, east, west, it will just go out.
So Vastu won't help you.
Absolutely.
In fact, you are disturbing your own energy, which are getting created, in fact, good energies. But you yourself are trying to disturb your the own energies, own family, and then God also can't help.
Yes.
Cannot help. God cannot help you.
Right. Rajesh, we have learnt a lot. It was so interesting.
Pleasure.
Thank you from all of us, from the viewers, from the Navin Times and from Goa 365. Thank you for coming here and sharing so much of knowledge and giving us tips. And to all our viewers, thank you for watching, for your time and for your patience. Until next time, take care of yourself.
Yeah, and thank you so much for calling me. And in fact, by talking all these things, for me, it is like a revision. And when you ask me certain different questions, in fact, I start thinking more deeper. So my knowledge also increases, and it helps to tell people.
So we need to charge him now.
Yes,
it's a lesson,
anytime.
right?
Anytime.
Anyway, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
And bye from all of us.
Thank you.